Gay? Gay. Gay! So much for my beer. Better that way though. So this guy right here in front of me, bobbing his head to his music. He goes so close to the cars that he gives them high fives. Scares the out of me. Now what is he doing? My God. So being on the back is really fun. If you like to ride or be a passenger on the ride, it's fun. Except you have no control. So you have to make sure that you're with a safe guy. Pretty safe, but and I love him, but he thinks he's like Mr. Motovlogger of the freaking year because he has 6 views. His video dropped. Velcro on his nuts and his phone is strapped to his nuts because he's always trying to see how many views he has. Freaking wakes up in the middle of the night and says, "Babe, did you hear my phone go off? I think I may have got another." Yeah, so he's all about his views and his likes, which I think is so gay. So gay. And he can't stand Facebook because he says all these people are, "Oh, let me take a selfie." What he doesn't know, this guy here, I got into his GoPro and he doesn't know. And what do you think I found? Let me take a selfie. Hilarious. All the more reason I say this shit is gay. hilarious because, like I said, I think it's so flippin' gay. So I need to tell you all how flippin' gay I think it is. Love you guys that ride and all that and whatever, but these 15-minute vlogs you do, like I said, who in the hell has 15 minutes to sit there and watch you talk about riding a motorcycle? Oh, and by the way, I hate my voice, so hopefully you all like it. Oh my god, hi! Yeah, we're really close to him, but this guy says we're not. Bash 041 says we're not close at all, and watch, we're gonna zip between these cars, and it's gonna scare the patooties out of me because I think he thinks these cars are kind of like stationary and they're not gonna move, but they move all the time because they're not paying attention. Oh my god! Alright, back to liking it. So anyway, did you guys know that my driver here is famous? Not because of all his views, but he is famous because, see, like this guy is not paying attention and we get closer to him, not further, and then we give him the stare down. Okay, so back to my guy here being famous. He's famous because he encountered Justin Bieber at Fat Burger one night, like at 3 o'clock in the morning, and he caught some of it on his good old GoPro. GP for life, dog. And by the next morning, apparently TMZ was trying to hit him up for his GoPro video. And he had no idea that he was so famous. People were posting that shit on Instagram and Vine and Facebook and all this stuff about this picture with him and Bieber. So now he's a Bieber believer for sure. Lots of traffic tonight. Maybe everyone's coming into town for Mother's Day. That's gotta be it. Dude, my guy's crazy. So let me tell you a funny story about when we first got this bike, or should I call it his baby. We left the parking lot and he had no idea how to ride. Freaking, I was following him and the freaking sweat from his forehead was hitting my windshield. This guy was so nervous. And I think he's been on his bike every day since then. He can't leave this thing alone. Loves it. I used to ride actually. When I was little, my dad used to take us out to the desert. We used to go as a family vacation. There's a place called Borrego Springs. It's probably like a pinhole if it's even on the map. And we used to ride ATVs, and it was me, my brother, when he was a baby, my sister, my mom, and my dad. So there were more chicks on bikes than dudes, and it was so much fun. Go out in the middle of nowhere. We had a 250, a 110, and a 70, and ugly ass helmets, some big old melon helmets we used to wear. But it was fun, really fun. Just go up and down the whoops, and I felt like I was pretty accomplished riding that 250 and whipping around corners, but it's a lot different than riding a bike, having a chick on a bike. And look at this guy in front of me with his bobbin, head bobbin shit. Like I need, oh, squirrely. Ah! I need some music to listen to. We're heading into Hollywood pretty soon. I guess people out here call it Holly Weird because definitely some weird shit there to see. Yeah, so anyway, back to this being gay. This guy, oh, holy motherfucking crapola. And we made it. think this nigga was cheating on me. He checks his freaking phone 24/7. And he did not used to be like that. But now he does, because he belongs to the biking world. So, for example, when we pass other bikes, like maybe like way over there on the other side, we put out our hands like we're BFFs or something, like we know them. Even though we have no clue what they look like, we we'll never see them again in our lives, but we've become best friends because we both have motorcycles. So that's kind of the biking lingo, if you will. And what do I think of it? I think it's gay, for sure. It's like the brotherhood, I guess, of bikers. I don't know. So, oh yeah, and his latest video that quote-unquote dropped this last Monday. Let me see, who do I sound like? So you guys wanna be a motovlogger? Well, let me tell you a few things. A few gay things. No, I actually watched his video. Oh my gosh. And he has no idea how scared I get back here because he can't ever hear me, but he's gonna hear me now, nigga. No, his video was alright. I thought it was pretty interesting that he had 3 cars pull out in front of him, and because I love him, like I said, that scares me a lot, but I think he's really careful. I think if you're gonna think about riding, you're gonna ride, you really need to remember that you need to look out for you and everybody else within 100 yards of you that you can't even see, because you have no idea. But just assume people will never see you, no matter how bright your friggin' helmet is or how blazed up your bike is and how many stickers you have on it and how safe you think you are. You just can't ever look out for everybody else, but you have to if you want to be alive. And I don't know why this guy in front of me that's driving continues to go right in that crack right there, because it makes me scared. But anyhow, I think it'd be so funny if this mic wasn't on. Oh, sorry, I banged his helmet. If this mic wasn't really on, and all this stuff I've said, I didn't really say, and we're gonna get home, and he's gonna be like, oh, I gotta see my GoPro, I gotta see what's on the video, I gotta see what you said, and there'd be nothing. That'd be hilarious. Kind of windy. Oh wow, we're going 93. Lots of cars out here tonight. But anyway, it's very cool to ride. I love riding. Definitely a thrill. I know lots of girls that will never get on any kind of bike, and they say I'm stupid for getting on, but I don't know. I mean, I have a really stressful job, lots of kids at home, and it's really nice to get out and have a date night, and maybe we might even get to take a selfie tonight. We're moving now like a snail's pace. Everyone's heading to Hollywood. We're gonna see some cool shit down there. So I wonder if you guys like my not out racking up the DUIs or anything like that. So in that regard, it's, I don't want to say safe or healthy, but it's a pretty decent thing that he's into. I just think it's retarded that he really thinks this many people like actually give a shit. I think most people that get a bike just ride. They don't care about all this vlogging crap, but you know, what do I know? I'm just a passenger. I also wonder what the hell he would feel like if he was on the back, having no control. He always, like, he'll hit my hands down. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Come back to mama. Come on. Come on. So he'll, like, hit my hands down when I'm holding him around his stomach. Like, he'll hit them off of him, like if I squeeze him. And I think, look, what the hell, bitch? What do you want me to hold on to? Oh my gosh, funniest shit ever. I thought it was funny. He didn't think it was funny. So we're going back home one time. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We get off of this exit and we're lane splitting off the exit. So it's two lanes and 2 lanes on the exit, right? And one goes straight and one goes left. Well, he comes in the middle of these 2 cars and everyone thinks that we're gonna go left. But instead, he decides that we're gonna go straight. So, right before the light turns green, I take my hands off of him to tell the guy next to us, who's hauling like freaking big ass trailer, to please let us go because we're gonna go straight. And I don't want him to turn left right into us or to turn into us at all. So my hands are off my man. And the light turns green. And he goes to gun it, like to take off, to go straight, but stalls in the middle of the intersection. This is us on the bike, stalls in the middle of the intersection. And then he tells me, like, what the fuck are you doing? And I said, I'm telling the guy that we're gonna go straight. He's like, I said, why are you stalling? Are you a rookie? And he said, I freaking stalled because you took your hands off and I thought you were gonna fly off the back. And by the way, do you really fucking think that my bike is not gonna outrun this huge trailer next to us? You really think you needed to let him know that we're gonna go in front of him? Really? And when he said it, I thought it was hilarious and I just kept laughing. He didn't think it was funny, but I guess he's right. He said I could have gotten hurt, all that, but I still thought it was a little bit funny since nobody did get hurt. But anyway, so you can see my view right here, or maybe you can't. I don't know where my GoPro is going. For all I know, it's like aimed at, I don't know. But my view is pretty much of the back of his head, unless I stick my head around the corners and see where we're going or what's going on in front of us. And sometimes I think if we're gonna crash, I'm just gonna bury my head because I don't want to know what it's gonna look like, because then I'll just tense up. But if I don't know it's coming, then I'll just land wherever I'm gonna land. And I've also thought about if we were going down, what I would do. The first thing I think I would try and do is hold on to him so he could shelter whatever fall we took. And then I just envision myself, you know, flying head over heels over and over and over again and rolling, and then basically being dead. But I think if you go down at, let's see, 78 miles an hour, you really have no control over what the hell is going to happen to your body. I saw this guy one time, it was so sad. He was riding a motorcycle, we were going up the 5 freeway. It was pretty close to rush hour traffic, but was stop and go, and he was lane splitting. And he passed me, and within 5 minutes of when he passed me, he went down. And he went down because somebody switched lanes. Obviously right in front of him. So by the time I got up to the accident, he was laying on the ground and his helmet had come off, and people were trying to get blankets out of their trunks to cover him because he was dead. And it gave me chills. It even gives me chills now to talk about it because he had passed me. He passed me. My window was down and he passed me and he was alive. 5 minutes later he was done. And so scary. That could be us. That could be